So the time that Jolene's at my house and we celebrating her birthday, now like I got wine and she liked it, the edibles that I had, because we did take edibles. We slept so good every single night. There was one night we didn't go out because I think the street corn mayonnaise was bad. It got all of us sick. Like we couldn't go out. So we were basically in the bathroom back and forth or whatever. But so when we do the whole thing for her birthday, like I said, Jolene's birthday is 4 days after mine. So it was her kids were there. Of course, mine's are there, and Nixon's there, and it's just me and her cooking and everything. Like we're doing our birthday theme. Now we're dressed alike. We're taking pictures. We're just what I wanted to do in Mexico with Terry. We ended up just doing ourselves because we always had a vibe like that or whatever. So we ended up like doing the whole like edibles. We was drinking. We was answering the questions, and then I think she said, like I ended up like just starting to laugh or whatever, and then she was like, then she just walked me to the bed, and I just was out. Like I was completely out, and so she was like, she really enjoyed our birthday. She had a really good time, whatever. And so then they ended up leaving, and I get back to normal, getting back to work. And this time, my manager calls me on the phone with her manager. And I get another, like, basically a write-up because of the time situation. Because at this time, the other one did fall off. So when she writes me up, because the other one, when I went off for her, she had it all on one. So really, that was my that was my second one. So when the first one for my attendance from last year ended up dropping off, I only had one, but then she ended up writing me up again for calling off that following day. So that ended up putting another certain type of points on my on my attendance, where she had to like do a write up. So now she has her manager on the phone or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I can argue with that. Yeah, I did call off or whatever. So I ended up signing it, and then that took me to 2. So now, like, everything is just like aggravating. And around this time, they're already telling us that we're gonna start a whole new system, and it's gonna be a whole new thing. But this was like, I think in a way it was my manager complaining about me. That's why they ended up getting that system or whatever, so they could really start clocking people on what they were doing around what time. That's why I felt like people were going back and telling my manager certain things, because I would never either call them back or never respond to them, or everybody thought that I was really not at my desk, but nobody could understand how I was getting through all my accounts. This is what really was pissing me off about the people at my job. That's how I knew they was talking about me and saying that I was doing certain things that I wasn't doing. So when they entered this new system that we had to go to training for like a month, learning this new systems, and we had to take tests. It was just like, it was just a whole like frustrating situation. And so I'm dealing with that on top of now like Devon is not really hitting me up as much. And I'm starting to get like, I was like, now what's going on? Like, what's the problem now? So I'm like, so I text him, I'm like, are we okay? Is something wrong? Is like, cause I'm feeling like the vibe is off now. And he's like, no, like nothing's wrong. He's like, we won't stop messing around until you say we're done. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so we're gonna be good for a while, cause yeah, we're not letting go or whatever. So it's like a week is about to because the week before Tasha's birthday is her oldest daughter's birthday, and so she ends up calling me about how her ex-husband wanted to throw like these two parties for her daughter, and wanted to it was like just a whole like drama situation about her oldest daughter birthday party and him not wanting to cooperate or some bullshit like that. But mind you, the next week is Tasha's birthday, so that's when she's doing her her grandma theme party. But then she like throws in that she's gonna see how much it is for us to go do pole dancing classes. And I was like, what? I've been wanting to do one of those, but I didn't even know they had those in Tampa. Like, but I really wanted to get into that when I had like an official like husband, or we had a pole in our house or something like that. But when she said that, I was like, ooh, I really want to try that or whatever. So she's like, she's gonna get how much everything is gonna be, and she's gonna get back to me.